Chapter 8. On the night of the concert, Arthur helped his father prepare the tray of food for Binky's crew. "Well, tonight's the big night," said Mr. Reed. "It sure is," said Arthur, but he didn't feel quite as happy about it as he thought he would. "What kind of plan did you make with your friends?" asked his father. "You know, the security guard won't let them backstage unless I'm with them." Arthur felt a little uncomfortable. Actually, he felt more than a little uncomfortable. He felt a lot uncomfortable. "Well," he began, "we didn't really discuss it." "You didn't?" Mr. Reed put down the tray he was holding. "You mean you didn't tell them?" "It seems too complicated, Dad. I thought the whole thing might be out of control." "I see." Mr. Reed folded his arms. "And maybe you also decide to keep Binky to yourself." Arthur looked at the ground. "It's your decision, Arthur," said his father. Pick up the tray again. "But sometimes when you keep trying to think to yourself, you ended up with less than would expected." When Arthur and his dad got to the exhibit auditorium, they had to pass an army of security guards. However, Mr. Reed had the proper pass, which he wore around in his neck. The delicious-smelling food seemed to help too. All around them, the crew was setting up lights and speakers for that night's performance. Mr. Reed and Arthur were led to the room where a round table was set up. There were some chairs around the wall, too. The room was called the Green Room. Although Arthur couldn't see anything green in it. As his father uncovered the food, he handed the plastic wrap to Arthur. "Can you throw this away for me, Arthur?" Arthur looked around for a trash can. He saw a shiny silver one and tossed the wrap inside. "Watch out there!" Arthur jumped back as two stage hands rolled some equipment past him. Arthur, his father, came up behind him with two strangers. "I want to meet Winston and Severn," he said. "Severn is in charge of the technical stuff here. Severn is Binky's manager." Severn and Winston said hi to Arthur and shook his hand. "Arthur's very excited about meeting the group," said Mr. Reed. "Great," said Severn. We'll have them up and running in 15 minutes. They hurried out. Arthur frowned. That was odd. They made Binky sound like some kind of machines. Arthur hoped Severn did take that way in front of the group. He might hurt their feelings. As Mr. Reed unloaded the food tray, Arthur collected the trash and emptied it into the silver cylinder. Then he stalked out to the stage and peeked out from behind the curtain. Kids were still pouring into the auditorium. Everyone was talking and having fun. Arthur spotted the whole gang: Francine, Mrs. Pransky, the Brain, Buster, Prunella, Rubella, Suellen, Binky, and Mrs. Barr sitting in front section. Arthur felt a pang of guilt when he saw the empty seat next to Binky. Arthur went back to the green room and plopped down in a chair. His father gave him a look. "What's wrong, Arthur?" "All my friends are here. They're sitting together in the audition." "Oh, well," his father paused. "So are you excited about meeting Binky?" "I guess so," Arthur sighed. "I thought I would like it better alone, but I was wrong. It would be more fun to share the excitement." His father smiled. I'm glad you were able to realize that on your own. As long as that's the case, why not do something about it?